Yeah. Hi everyone. Welcome back. So guys, as part of this session, I'm going to talk about how exactly we can select multiple options from a drop down. See, the simple thing is all those options you just need to pass it in an array. If the application does supports that behavior, right? Whatever the options that you want to select from the drop down, you just need to pass it in an array as part of the select option. See, basically here I can select a multiple options, right? Just by pressing a control key, or I can also select the command key on my Mac. If it is a Windows, you need to use a control key to select the multiple values. If it is a Mac, you need to select a command basically. So how exactly we can handle this particular one? So in order to handle it using a role, right, you will be creating a list box. So whatever the drop down command that program that we have created, I'm creating a new program here and I'm naming it as drop down to spec. Okay, let me close the other file and delete the unnecessary content from this. I don't want all this content. I just want to open the application, handle the drop down to. Okay, perfectly all right. Now let me update the application URL here. I'm just updating the application URL. So how exactly we can handle this a multi-select drop down using a role? So here await page dot get by role. So here, if you remember for the drop down, we used a combo box. Here, as we have a list of items, you will be using a list box, and in which I'm giving a select option. Right, this is what the select option. And here, if you look at this particular syntax of this, you need to pass an array of values. So here, array of values, I'm passing multiple array values here. Okay, I'm passing multiple array values. So let us look at this particular application and let us get this particular value to pass on. So here it does has a okay, it does has a text which is a select item 1. So select item 1 and select item 2. That's it, guys. So I am asking it to identify using a role as a list box. Okay, as a list box. And let me try to run this particular program. So here the program name is example drop down 2, right? Let me delete this. Yeah, let me run this particular program and check it out how this is gonna work. Okay, it should select it. So for my better visibility, I'm just scrolling down my web page, and then in the Playwright inspector, I'm hitting this step over. Okay, to see whether it is working or not. See that it is highlighting, and now the first two got selected. Okay, you can see here, the first two options got selected. Okay, so this is the way how exactly we can handle this using by role. Okay, you can handle it using a by role. Not only using a role, we can write down a customized locator, and using that locator also you can handle it. See, it does has a select and a multiple attribute. Let me write down an XPath / select open braces at the rate multiple is equal to, I wrote my XPath, copy this XPath, and now here await page dot locator, whatever the XPath value that you have copied, get that particular one. And the select option, I'm just using it from the above line. So here this should be in the double quote. I'm just doing it. Okay, that's it. So this is the way how exactly you can use it. Now let me try to run this command from the terminal again. Okay, let me try to run this command from the terminal again. So here, step over to check whether it is performing that operation or not. See, it performed that particular operation perfectly. All right. And guys, one more thing is in order to get the total number of values, right? In order to get the total number of values. So here page locator dot select dot, and here you need to deal with that options. So here get by role as an option, and I am trying to get all the text content from that. Okay, I don't want this particular logic. I'm trying to get all the text content, and constant dd options is equal to, again, as part of the previous session, whatever we have seen, the same way I was just writing down here. So dd options, and here console.log, I was just trying to print that particular value as well. Let me try to run this program. So there is a no change how we have created the program, the same program that I have created. Okay, so even you can copy paste it, and even you can do an assertion on that particular values as well. Let's go back here, and if you look at this particular terminal, see those options got retrieved and got printed down to the console. So this is the way how exactly we can select an option from the drop down. So guys, if you remember earlier, we used a role as a combo box, and this time we are using a role as a list box. Okay, that's the key thing that we need to consider. Okay, perfectly all right. See you again in the next lecture. Bye bye.